we've been talking about these emerging transformative technologies without really knowing the details of it. And that's why the government of Kenya saw it fit to put a few people together and be able to translate this into serious business. And so I'm standing here to tell you that the Kenyan government is making this move. We have actually begun to see real products that are using these technologies. One of the products, maybe if you are around, if you are a new person in this country, you have Twiga Foods working with IBM, leveraging on big data, AI, IoT, and blockchain, and they were able to produce something like a credit score to give loans, non-collateralized loans, to women who would never have gotten any loan from any bank. In fact, if they walked into a bank, they will call security to get them out. That is inclusivity. In Africa, for example, 50% of the food goes to waste. 50% of the food going to waste from harvest to the table. And this is where blockchain has worked for Twiga Foods, that they cannot waste even one banana, the product which they started with. So we can streamline supply chains using blockchain and reverse the problems of food insecurity in Africa. We have another case, Victory Fish Farm from Lake Victoria, also using the same and actually succeeding. And we're watching this happen. It is disrupting the current models of business that we have here. The point I'm trying to make with those two companies is that they are actually solving the real problems that the people are facing, the customer. We're trying to create, I did not define blockchain. The way I look at blockchain is actually trying to automate trust. And trust, what the government is doing, which it has started, is actually to create a trusted identity, a single source of trust. So those who are Kenyans know the government has started biometrics, and the silos that our friend from South Africa was talking would actually be removed because of building a government block which links not just the identity, but also links to the biometrics and links to other sources of validation. And then we also want to create some legal sandbox, because a lot of things that are coming, we don't know. There is no legal framework. So we'll create that sandbox to play around with it. And of course, I liked what you said about we don't need cash. Actually don't need cash. And we could easily create a digital currency to facilitate the digital transactions that we're having, which the question you're asking about Zimbabwe, why didn't they create it? We should have learned from them long time ago. But that is coming, and it would go across Africa. But track and trace, especially medicines, track and trace, especially food. You cannot say that you can't implement blockchain here when we are exporting food to Europe, and horticulture is one of the biggest things that we export from here, because they are going to talk about this track and trace. If you look at most of the Walmarts, the Unilevers, they are the first adopters of this technology. So it is for us to be able to deal in that market. So you can't say that we are Africans, we don't have to have these new technologies. You will lose. And that's why I am saying that it's for us to do this. Thank you.